What is up, guys? It is the last day of 2025. How about that? Another year in the books. I began my little journey trip last night. I got on the road about 8:15 and I ended up in Brunswick, Georgia, here at a Buc-ee's here in Brunswick. I was trying to make it all the way to Jacksonville, but that just didn't happen. I was too tired, and it was about 12:40 when I got here. So I finally just was like, you know what? I'm just gonna stay here for the night. So my original plan was to go to the mountains. And this was about a month and a half ago. I said, I'm gonna do me a New Year's trip. I'm gonna go somewhere up in the mountains. And then I got thinking, it's gonna be really freaking cold up there. And and it had been snowing and stuff, and I didn't want to deal with it, guys. I just didn't. So I decided, you know what, about two to 3 weeks ago now, I was like, I'm gonna go to Florida. That's where I'm gonna go, because it'd be warmer down there. I can actually enjoy myself, and I don't have to freeze in the van, right? 3 stinking times I have been to Florida in the winter. A cold snap has followed me down here. Once around Christmas, I came down here back in 2022, and then back in just January, you saw, and then now, every stinking time it follows me. I don't know what it is. I don't know what kind of juju I'm carrying. I don't understand. But at least it's going to be warm like the last couple of days that I'm going to be here. Or, well, in Florida. Like I said, I'm in Georgia, so I'm not quite in Florida yet. But anyways, and I just had a panicky session because I lost my key. Well, I thought I lost it. I really technically didn't lose it. It was in my pocket the whole time, and I was searching all over my van for 15 minutes trying to find my key. Yep, it's right here in my old pocket. So, crisis averted. We're good. About froze my butt off in the van, but what's new? Been there, done that before. With going to Florida, you know, obviously I wasn't planning going to Central Florida. I was trying to stay on the eastern coast of the state. But with everything that just happened, and the death of someone who was a huge influence, you know, on me when it came to vlogging and such, I felt like it was only appropriate to go by and pay my respects. I'll see you there. So here I am at Adam's house. So here I'm gonna go in just a second, go check out all the flowers and stuff, messages and everything left for him. But as you can see, he was a very well loved person by many people who never even met him. Left a big impact on the world, in the YouTube world especially.
The Star Cruiser was the generation. That's first time. The Starbucks things. Like a sleeve. It's from one of the people who worked. Janet.
The other day I was scrolling through TikTok and I saw where someone had left like pins and stickers and those kinds of things And when I was there were still some left, so I snagged this one. So whoever put those out there, thank you. Alright guys, I got me some grubby grub in here. I'm gonna heat it up. It's just rice, beans, and tomatoes. Something simple. I'm hungry. I'm starving. It's like 7:30. I was gonna go try to find some fireworks to watch, but it's a no-go. So let's see. Let me adjust this. There we go. But yeah, I rode through. I was trying to go to one of the resorts and watch the fireworks there, but that did not happen. There was just too much chaos. Like, I am not meant to be a Disney person at all. Too crazy. So yeah. Anyways, I'm currently at a Cracker Barrel parking lot here in Kissimmee, and I will head out in the morning to my next spot. But right now, I'm going to sit here and heat this up and eat me some dinner. And I will talk to you in a bit. So dinner was, you know, it's okay. It's food, and it tasted pretty okay to me anyway. Funny story that happened earlier today, I have not mentioned, is I was at the Buc-ee's, and, you know, I had lost my key, I thought, and it was in my pocket of my jeans the whole time. Well, a little bit later, I was going inside to use the restroom before I hit the road. I thought it was in my pocket. It was not in my pocket. I had put it on the dash up at the front of the van and locked myself out of my van. I had my phone, wallet, everything was in here. And yeah, I was thinking I at least had like my phone in my back pocket, you know, too. But, you know, sometimes you just, you know, anyways, we're all human, make mistakes. So yeah, had shout out to the general manager at the Brunswick Buc-ee's. She called the locksmith for me, well, the towing company, because the emergency locksmith was booked out for quite a while. And shout out to Big Bear Towing in Brunswick, because they saved me. It just was money I was not planning on spending today. But it is what it is, guys. It happens. Things happen. That's why you have emergency funds. So yeah. I also have found that I am going to downsize my cooking equipment, because I don't need a 2-burner thing. I just don't. And I'm just going to have like this, like a pan to do like eggs or something like that in, or a little bit of meat, whatever I'm cooking for that evening or lunch or whatnot. And just do a lot of like other meals that don't require cooking too. And I'm looking to getting a Jetboil. I think that would be a lot better for me. But I'm still going to build that table so I can cook on that and prepare food and whatnot. I think it'll be great. Be a lot better setup and stuff for me. I'll be a lot happier and not so overwhelmed. Anyways. I'm listening to the fireworks off in the distance, but just not seeing them. So, I'm going to get off here, maybe read a little bit, and think about where I'm going to go tomorrow. I have an idea, so y'all will just have to wait and see tomorrow. And I hope you all have a great New Year's. Have fun, be safe, don't drink and drive, please. I almost lost a family member due to that, so please be careful. And have a great New Year. Bye.